it's crazy because this game feels like everybody we see is scary looking. Everybody looks scary in this game. Every time I see anything about any character, I'm just like freaking out. I'm just like, why does everybody look so terrifying? And that's actually good. That's such a good sign to have everybody look terrifying. And I think that's really, really a good sign.
JP, this character is so quiet, sinister, elegant. Just by the way how he dressed, yeah, this character, he's got it going on. I feel like he's a boss character.
Luke is actually really terrifying, actually. Luke has some pretty sick things. I feel like once people get used to him and stop looking at him like his Street Fighter V version, I think it's going to be, I think Luke is going to get really strong.
But let's check out his moveset. I got exclusive hands on with Street Fighter 6. Shout out to Capcom. We're now going to get into JP's moveset.
Luke's biggest crime is being fun. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are finding some broken stuff with him right now.
All right, so
the released comic, Sir Robsterol, not yet. By the way, someone gifted you a sub, Sir Robsterol, so now you have access to my brand new emotes. Oh, shoot. I keep doing that because I'm used to my own channel. There we go. It was Tuesday and Chun-Li reaction here. All right, back to the video.
So you've probably seen the JP character guide. So let's check out his moves. So he has...
Oh, down, down plus punch is how you thrust your staff in the ground, causing thorns of psycho power to emerge at a distant location. Useful in combos. Now, I wonder if the different punches are going to actually...
All right, so you've probably seen the JP character guide. So
change the ranges on them. Yeah, because he definitely has multiple ranges on that. So down, down plus punch, light, medium, and heavy will probably throw it at 3 different distances. Stribog, Stribog, Stribog. So Triglav. Is he Russian? Is JP supposed to be Russian? Triglav? Or is it just like Triglave and Stribog? I'm not sure. I have no idea. So Spike, Psycho Spike, and oh yeah, Invite Hell, and hit you with the cane. Cane performs a forward swing with your staff. Oh, his name is Jovan Petrovich? Wait, is that real? Where did that come from, Mazmoon? Johan Petrovich? Is that where his name came from? Perform a forward swing of your staff to generate a barrier of psycho power. Oh, the comic. Johan Petrovich. Oh, interesting. Okay. Effective for tacking on additional damage in combos or as a way to get your opponent away from you.
Down, and he also has moved down.
That move is really interesting because it just looks like it's a great frontal coverage. We'll have to see what the frame data on that is.
He also has moved down.
So place a void of psycho power in the air from which thorns spawn, which I'm guessing, again, you can control the distance based off of which punch you use. Useful as a way of limiting your opponent's movement when vying for position.
He has departure.
He has a snap. In the first chapter, he's not presented as an enemy yet and goes by his name. Interesting. Okay, okay. Departure window. Instantly warp to the active departure. Jumping attacks can be used upon exiting the warp. Wow, he comes out of that fast, dude. Look at that. He's out of there fast. If you're not ready for that, that's a high-low mix-up for sure. Empty low or just going in from the sky with an air thing. So obviously when he plants that in the sky, you would better be ready for him. You would better recognize the teleport animation.
Come through, or there can be
so you had better memorize that. You had better be able to react to that animation, because as soon as you see it, throw something in the air, like just jump attack or something like that.
How that comes.
So departure shadow. Spawn thorns from a place departure at a timing of your choosing. Useful for checking opponents with thorns at a different timing than if they were left to spawn automatically. Oh, So if you just do departure, they basically will, the spike will come out eventually. This reminds me of Bedman, actually. I'm sorry, this reminds me of Bedman in Strive, because he has those follow-ups as well that you can actually trigger manually as well. So it seems like he can do the same thing.
Command it.
And when you trigger them, you get stuck, right? So if you actually let them happen on their own, you can probably walk around and use them for pressure. But when you actually trigger them manually, you have to do at least a little bit of commitment to standing still, special move, kind of timing kind of thing. So, there you go.
And then
Amnesia, down plus kick. Ward off an opponent's attack while sticking them with a bomb of psycho power. The bomb will detonate after a period of time, damaging the opponent.
Like
what?
And then he has amnesia.
Yeah, this is that counter. So I still haven't seen any footage of the bomb actually stuck to the opponent. Like it actually moves with them. I thought it stayed in place, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks.
Well, it's basically like
Tourbillon here. Tourbillon. Hold the button to feint. Craft a clone out of Psycho Power and send it flying at your opponent. Useful for checking your opponent and causing damage at long range. Now, he says clone. So does this mean clone of himself? Is he shooting Johan Petrovich's at you? Or is he actually shooting M. Bison's at you? We're still not sure.
Like a parry, and then you can get
so
attacked.
It's just a fireball. Embrace, which is spin kick plus kick, a throw that sends a clone to grapple with the opponent and explode with psycho power. The amount of time it takes for the grab to execute depends on the distance from your opponent. So yeah, it sounds like it just grabs the entire way. The entire way. That is terrifying. Oh man. Yeah, it's supposed to have crossplay on release, right? I'm pretty sure the game is supposed to have crossplay.
He has a bunch of stuff that he has.
Dude, that's
his command grab.
Whoa, but how do you do the overhead fireball? They don't say anything about that. Is it the different versions of the buttons? Because it says hold the button to feint, but we've definitely seen the fireball come out and swing down. So it sounds like it's going to be different versions of the button, because Gilly in the chat says quarter circle forward plus medium punch. So there might just be, they just don't mention it, but there's 3 different versions of Tourbillon. So that might actually work. What's up? Oh, what's up, Iron God? What's going on?
You can get attacked. He has a bunch of stuff that he has.
Super arts. Cornobog. Fire 2 interlocked shockwaves of psycho power directly forward. Easy to work into combos or use as a counterattack, even when performed at a close range. Interesting. And the question is how safe is that on block? If you use it in mid-screen as just a means of pushing the opponent back, will that work? Or does it barely push you back and so that the guy can punish you very badly? See, that's the question. I want to see what this move looks like on block. Can you use this, just throw out a crouching melee kick, cancel into the super to push them a screen away to reset zoning? That actually seems really good. Shornobog, huh? Shornobog. So does that mean, okay, Shornobog. Oh, it's like Chernobyl, of course. Shornobog, okay.
Has Chronobog, which it could be invincible for frame 1.
And then, yeah, and it's invincible on frame 1, too. So you could just use it in the middle of strings just to try. No, it's got to be punishable. If it's got that kind of invincibility, if it just pushed you away, that would be terrifying. That would be very terrifying. Lavushka. Generate clones to attack your opponent from all directions. Can be used to make combos utilizing your clones or as a way of breaking through your opponent's guard. This is the scary one. People are going to find some dirty ass tech with this. This reminds me of Seth v Trigger 2. The stupid ball. When you saw the ball, you're like, the ball looks scary. But then once people got good at it, you're like, God, this ball is scary. This Lavushka is going to be very scary, I think. Interdiction. This This super is going to make me laugh for the rest of my life. Hang on. Grab your opponent and send psycho power flowing through their body, causing them to explode from within. You will instantly warp to your opponent upon activating this move, making it useful in a variety of situations.
The range. Oh, all sides, should I say.
Oh, I see. He teleports to them, grabs them, and makes them explode. And the reason why this one makes me laugh is because they're like, hey, you get to run around in Metro City in World Tour mode and challenge bystanders. And they're like, hey, let's challenge each other. Yay. And then the next thing they show is like some lady doing interdiction to the other person. The other is like explodes with psycho power. And I'm like, dude, you literally just killed somebody. Hey, let's spar. Yay, interdiction. Like, I mean, it's messed up, man. We don't know if it's supposed to be a grab super or not. Yeah, right? And then afterwards they get up. GG's, cool. Oh, man. Oh, God. It's so funny.
The range. Oh, all sides, should I say. And then it has...
Yeah, I don't know if it's a grab. Probably a hit.
Yeah.
If that's a grab... we have problems, because that would be one of the craziest whiff punishing tools in the world if that was a grab. Actually, no, it would work either way if it's as a whiff punishing tool. This is going to be a scary whiff punishing tool. This is going to be a very scary whiff punishing tool.
He's looking pretty fun, I can't lie.
Just another day in Metro City.
And then
Okay, Guillotina, probably the double L would not be guillo like it would be in Spanish if it's not Spanish.
attacks are command grabs.
Oh, this is an overhead? What the hell?
I can't lie, it's looking pretty fun. And then
So
the
it's a
attacks are
chop kick. Yeah, not sure, Sinner X. We don't know. I wonder if JP is at all related to Q or something. I'd be disappointed if Q's whole mystery was just related to Bison somehow. Yeah, not sure, Hollow. A lot of people really thought that's what he was going to be because he was named JP. So it was like G to Q to JP. But now JP seems more like he's someone interested in psycho powers. So it seems like a completely different storyline. So not 100% sure yet. And we still don't know exactly how G and Q are related. Like, did G actually just get completely destroyed and was rebuilt as Q? We're not sure, unless Udon has a comic that talks about it that I'm just not aware of.
so this is
Malice is an attack with long reach that knocks opponents down. Ooh, far-reaching low. Far-reaching low.
He also has the low that knocks you.
Is G just short for George? I'll hug him and squeeze him and name him George.
Down.
By Lena, a launching kick that can be canceled.
Lena.
Oh, this move looks like people were using it like as an anti-air and then actually just like shooting people.
So this is the two.
Gromstrelka. Gromstrelka. A quick series of attacks that can be canceled with special moves. Oh, weird. Okay. A two-hit combination that can be canceled in special moves.
Target combo, another hard.
So again, with that back medium, it just seems like every character has at least one target combo that's like the same button to help people transition maybe from dynamic controls to modern / classic.
Punch, hard kick.
Oh, and you see now he's heavy kick, heavy punch, heavy punch.
Hard kick, hard punch, hard combo, then another.
And make sure you subscribe to King J. Again, all of his information is down there. Thank you again for letting me analyze your videos on stream, Jay. Appreciate it very much.
Target combo again.
So let me see what that looks like.
Punch, hard kick, target.
So what does the first one look like? Heavy kick, heavy punch.
Target combo, another
heavy
hard.
Kick, punch.
Punch,
and then
hard
you
kick,
can do
hard kick, hard punch,
heavy
hard
kick,
combo,
punch,
another target
punch. Ah, it's an overhead. So he has an overhead follow-up, and if you do heavy kick at the end of it.
This is another one which ends in.
Oh, does that? Yeah, it ends in a low. So he's got a similar kind of mix-up as Marisa does out of Scutum.
Target combo, then another target combo again. This is another one which ends in a low.
I wonder how fuzzyable this is as well. Like,
combo,
how do the timings
hard,
feel like
punch,
here?
hard kick, hard
So
kick, hard
boom,
punch,
boom,
combo,
pow,
again.
and then Boom,
this is another one
boom,
which comes
pow. They seem like they're pretty similar timing. I think that there's a gap in there that maybe of like 1 or 2 frames in which you could fuzzy it, but you're not going to realistically fuzzy this in an actual match. If it's not a true block string, you're probably better off just trying to EX in the middle of it. Of course, then if he does 1, 2 and stops, I don't know if you'll actually hit it or not. Again, that'll all depend on the frame data once we actually see it.
Then he's got his throws.
So I love this throw so much. His forward throw is one of the coolest throws, in my opinion.
So his throws look
it's just such a cool looking throw. And then the back throw. Oh God, what's so cool about the back throw? Okay, what? Like, Capcom, seriously. Oh, thank you. This back throw is the sickest thing. Just for one of the most subtle details possible. In that the back throw, he switches the hand in which he's holding the staff. So it looks completely natural when he turns around.
He's only using the stick to throw you.
That's so cool. Like,
so
he grabs you, he does all this, and then after he does this, he like switches hands back there, and now he's back into this stance. Like, it's just cool. It's just really cool. It's just a nice touch. Smart thing to do right there. Tornado during jump. He has an air throw? So if you try to jump away from him when he plants like a thing, you could teleport and then air throw?
Well, goes on the other side.
Oh my God. Okay.
Watching this.
That's so crazy, dude. Oh my God. JP is looking broken. He definitely seems pretty scary. And again, what I like about that is that every character seems scary so far, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate the fact that every character feels scary right now, and that's good. Right, rushed out as a weakness, he has a counter, but the problem is if you predict the counter, we'll have to see how long his counter sits there if it whiffs, and how much of a window, like how many active frames does the counter have, and then how many recovery frames does the counter have. If you predict the counter and then he's just like ching, and he's like oh crap, and then you can basically murder him, the counter won't be as good as we think it is. So I'm in danger. All right, here we go. Manon. I'm sorry. In the interest of trying to pronounce these correctly, Manon. Manon. Not Manon. It's Manon. Manon.
All right, so this character seems like the Laura of Street Fighter 6. Her name goes by the name of Manon. She does, dancing. She also had these judo throws as well. Pretty interesting character, especially from her physique. Her physique looks pretty cool. Different, we don't really see it. Her calves and her legs, yeah, she's got it going on. She's quite a quirky character. If you don't know much about Manon, her levels go up when she does 2 command grabs. We're going to get into that once we talk about the Movelist.
Cool. She's going to be scary too. Equal in emphasis, huh? Manon. So Managedore. Grab your opponent at close range, disrupt their balance, and toss them to the ground with a powerful throw. Landing this move will raise your metal level, and the move's effect will change depending on that level. The Laura equivalence is that she seems like she's kind of a strike throw character, right? She's got command throws, and she has a lot of good striking attacks. And I think that's kind of the end of it, to be honest with you. I don't know that I would make the comparison as strongly, but yeah. A timeout's good. Dude, the damage is high in this game.
All right, so
that's half circle back.
Manon's moves is the command grab that she has, and it boosts up.
Again, that builds the metal level, and the metal levels don't drop, just like Jay mentioned earlier. So because of that, Like, let's just say this game does turn out to be a high damage game and we want to make it extended, like it goes too fast at tournaments. So we're like, all right, maybe we'll do 3 out of 5 games or 3 out of 5 rounds. Well, that kills 3 out of 5 rounds. Manon having the fact that the medals don't go down between rounds absolutely kills 3 out of 5 rounds because it changes her balance. She becomes stronger because she has more time to get there, and if she gets there early, she has more rounds of having increased damage. So the only way to extend this, if this game turns out to be super fast, let's just say, would have to be 3 out of 5 games. Would have to be 3 out of 5 games. Let's keep going over here with Round Point. Here, a swift upwards kick performed while spinning. Useful in combos if done early as an anti-air attack. This move is scary because this move is easily cancelable into level 3s and stuff like that. And when you're using the EX one, they were definitely canceling into level 2s. And it looks like they were getting some pretty decent damage on there. So, Round Point. Round Point. Yeah. Round Point. Yes. And then Dégagé. A powerful thrusting kick performed with all the grace of a ballet. Useful for catching opponents by surprise and slipping through their guard.
Upper middles. Then she has the round point. Then she has Dégage.
Yeah, so this is the one that has the 3 versions. The light one was the low one, and I remember the other ones hit at a different height and stuff. So, like, some of them leap into the air, etc., etc.
And then she has another one.
Renversé. Now, people have told me never do this ever again, James, because my attempts to pronounce French are hideous at best. Renversé. So point. Oh, rond point. I like it. Rond point. Okay. But anyways, hold the button to feint effect. So spin towards your opponent and grab them before sending them flying. Landing this move raises your medal level, and the move's effect will change depending on that level. Okay. The open beta sounds like it was PS5 and PS4 only. I'm not sure. I don't remember now. I don't want to quote. I'd have to look at it. But it was just announced, so I'm not 100% sure. A dreamy young man. Let's see. Okay. Renversé. Has a feint on it. So there's a command throw, but if you hold it, there's a feint. Now, if you hit kick for Grand Fouette, is it? Oh, yeah, it would be Fouette. Grand Fouette during Renversé, you can kick out of it. That can be performed from the forward lunge in renversé. Renversé. Okay, renversé. Okay. Renversé. Useful in combos or as a way of checking opponents from mid-range.
Come on, grab game. And she has a kick from it.
So she's going to be scary. She's going to be scary.
As well. Then she has
Arabesque.
Super art.
Which is such a weird super. It's like the most basic super ever created. A kick performed while sliding forward along the ground that sends your opponent flying. This move is invincible. Like, this is like if you created a super, the very first super in the entire world, and you made it so that it's a single hit move that just slides forward like this. That's basically what the spin on a renversé is projectile invul. That is correct.
Well, then she has these super art.
I mean, I get there's a little bit of the ballet kind of stuff going into it. Bionic slide! Yeah, basically.
Cool. This one is like a speedy one where she runs
Arabesque,
past you.
And then
bam.
Étoile.
She has
Étoile.
An aerial one where she does the kicks.
Étoile. Launch your opponent into the air with a quick 1-2. Étoile. Okay. And follow up with a powerful leaping kick. This move executes quickly, making it useful as an anti-air attack or way to combo airborne opponents. Open beta is for all platforms, for those wondering, says Medio. Says iMedio-X. Okay. See, this is the one that's scary because that one combos off of the DP kick thing too. So this one is like super useful.
Does the kicks.
So
it's kind of like an
rap, rap.
super. And then she's got her level 3, which is a command grab.
And then this is the greatest level 3 ever. Attack as though performing a ballet dance, and then smash your opponent into the ground with a devastating slam. Can be used to slip through an opponent's guard at close range and deal tons of damage at once.
So as you can see, she does these ballerina dancing, but she do these weird.
And then we all have to memorize the song. We all have to memorize the song.
These are her.
So I gotta memorize this song. Pas de deux, pas de deux, du, pas de deux, pas de deux. La 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 la. La 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 thunk. Everybody memorize that and chant it at all of your majors whenever it lands, okay? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I can't wait. I'm gonna be singing that on commentary every single time. I've had it stuck in my head too, Mazmoon. That's why I was able to bring it back so quickly. I had it stuck in my head for so long.
Strange.
Pas de deux. No, that's what she sings when she does her critical art. When her vitality is at 25% or below, when she does the super, she sings that song as she kills you, and when she goes da 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 na 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 slam KO like that, basically. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Stuff before she throws you, and then these are her normals, like
so reverence, a quick attack that be cancelled in the special move.
Like
whoa, what was that?
She throws you, and then these are her normals, like her unique.
Oh, that's just like the little that's like the little lift right there. Demonchi right now, honestly, I'm most excited for playing Zangief. Zangief is the character that I'm looking forward to most, 100%.
Attacks like she falls.
Tomo derriere. Oh my gosh, yeah, derriere. Kick that launches the opponent into the air. Isn't derriere like behind, basically?
Then does the kick. I don't know that one.
What does that mean? Tomo derriere? Tomo derriere. Oh man. Will negative edge be in launch version? Was negative edge in the betas? It wasn't there, was it? I forgot. Rapping at Evo Japan. That's right. Thank you. Appreciate that, Harv. You have to toggle negative edge on. It's an option. Okay.
That one kind of threw me off. Then she has target combos. That one keeps you close for command grab. A
quick combination that pull. Oh, these are the crazy ones that pull people towards you.
That one keeps you close for command grab or mix up.
Kick, punch, kick, and now you're in the mix up. And then
this
in
one
hot,
is a double kick.
A 2 series of attacks. A second which cannot be blocked crouching. Oh, whoa!
Grab or mix up.
Overhead on that one.
This one is a double kick.
And please subscribe to King J to see all of his information. Follow him on Twitter @KingJ and follow him on youtube.com/@KingJTV. Thank you once again, King J, for letting me review all these videos.
And then this one.
On hot. Okay.
Keeps you close again. Most of her unique.
Temps Lee.
And then this one keeps you.
Temps Lee. It's probably Lie, right? Combination that pulls towards you. Pow. There we go. That's that follow up. It's making me think of freaking. Why can't I think of his name from Zasalamel? It's making me think of Zasalamel from Soul Calibur. Tonslier. Oh, I like that. Tonslier. I like that. And Tonslier. Okay.
Most of her unique attacks.
Allonge. A 2-hit combination. Another 2-hit combination attack. Oh, but that one useful against jumping opponents. Do you get to slam people on the ground?
Most of her unique attacks keeps you close. And
oh, okay. And on Okay. But I wonder if this slams people to the ground as a juggle, basically.
Down, and then her back
forward throw and back throw.
Throws you to the other side, and then her drive impact.
Spooky the Ghost says, was randomly watching a Tetris tournament, recognize your voice. You really get around. No, I don't. It's just it's just fighting games and Tetris. Tetris. Because I love Tetris. And that all just kind of worked out really, really well. How do you pronounce these? Ouchie Gary. Oshigari or Uchimata? Not sure. Oh, does air knockdown. So down HH does air knockdown, says Lowback Man. Okay. Oh, those are judo move names. Got it. Okay. Ukimata and Okigari. There you go.
Stuff as well.
Yeah, Demonki. Just look up Classic Tetris World Championships on YouTube. Look for the video that has like 20 million views between Joseph and Jonas, and you'll hear me doing that. So, okay.
It didn't really need to see. But yeah, look, as you can see, this move kind of pushes you away and then keeps you close.
That's interesting.
Yeah, basically, I demonstrate how the medals system works. You could go up to a max level of 5 with the medal system.
See that overhead kick? So again, she has that overhead kick. That's the same special move that had the low spinning one, and then she has the launching straight kick as well. So that's the overhead version. So that one move command has the 3 different versions, basically. So that's the move list over there. Spent a lot of time talking about peer-to-peer here. So let's just go ahead and move on to the next one over here. Let's look at DeeJay over here.
When you're injured, you want more. More service, more lawyers, more resources. Morgan and
DeeJay, a man of rhythm.
A man of rhythm. Here we go.
DeeJay, a man of rhythm.
Does anybody know what knows in numbers what stats get buffed after using the 3-bar super? I just know she walks faster and her moves just do a percentage higher damage. I don't know exactly how much more damage, so I do not have the hard math numbers, but open beta coming soon, so I'll let you know, Sinner.
Character's moves seem pretty interesting.
See, DeeJay's another character that I'm just going to spend all my time going, God, this character looks scary.
Yeah, let's get into his move list. Shout out to Capcom for the hands-on. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, let's check him out.
Street Fighter 6.
All right, let's take a look at DeeJay.
So air slasher, indeed, a charge move, right? Useful for checking opponents at range. Now, if I'm not mistaken, fireball with light is the fake. Fireball with medium is 1 fireball, and fireball with heavy punch is the 2 fireballs. Is that correct?
So he has air slasher. He has jack.
And then jackknife maximum. The light kick one is just basically the command jump. The medium kick one is 2 hits, and the heavy one is 3 hits.
Knife maximum, which is the aerial 2 kicks. Could be multiple if he's.
Okay, so this is where it starts getting interesting. So this is his dread kick from previous games, aka the rolling Sobat. At one point in time, it was called the dread kick, so we just called it the dread kick for the longest of time. It's officially, I guess, the rolling Sobat, but the light one, again, is the fake.
Yes.
Fake. And again, keep in mind that every fake has a little star. Like, you'll see a little flash at his feet. Like that. But God, if you can spot those and recognize that it's the fake, good luck. Good luck. But the medium one should be single hit, and the heavy one double hit. Ow, like that. Doesn't knock down.
Go through feint, which is, and then he has quick rolling soulback, then he has double.
Dude, both of those have always knocked down. So the medium one actually knocks down.
And then he has quick rolling soulback, then he has double.
But the heavy one doesn't knock down. That's interesting. So machine gun upper has no button mashy effects on it. It just does itself automatically.
Yes, just
juice cool. Is juice cool? is the sway back.
which is like the sway back, and then he has
I just said that, Jay. Just cool. And then light kick afterwards, which is the low.
So you have the low,
And then the medium
kick,
kick, which
he
is
also
the
has
overhead.
the axe kick, which is
And then the
overhead.
heavy kick, which is
He
the
also has
launcher. I mentioned that earlier, Shogundo, that I think that taking away the button mash moves might have been a modern control, just like acquiesce to modern controls, basically.
The strike,
The craziest thing about this is that if you hit forward after just cool,
and then he has a juggling dash.
he actually just command dashes forward while in motion. You're invincible to projectiles, dude. He has vanity step, EX vanity step without spending a meter. Jesus.
Kind of closing the space.
And if you hit back after the juggling dash, so you can go back, forward, back.
and then he
at
has a
this.
juggling dash. Kind of
And then,
closing the space.
that's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
You can kind of sway back after that.
The dandy yardy. The greatest Sobat. Remain in place and put your whole body into a single spinning kick. It executes quickly, making it useful in combos
And now
and in
he has his
counterattack.
supers. Now this one's pretty interesting. So
I mean, it's not the capoeira kick, but I did see a video one time saying that the capoeira kick is actually like one of the strongest kicks in all of martial arts. Like literally, it deals the most force. And then level 2, which is the rhythm super, and it has follow-ups. It looks like the follow-up is the same on all of them. But what's interesting about this is that if you look at the end, climactic strike, it only says only after Marvelous or Headliner, which means it's only after 2 or 3. It's only after the medium or the heavy punch versions, which means the light punch version doesn't have that ability to do the follow-up, which now I'm starting to wonder now, does Low-Key Sunrise Festival hit faster? Does it combo off of lights, for example? Is it easier to combo, but you don't get the follow-up at the end? That's really, really interesting. Hey, what's up, Tiger Style? As a half Jamaican, nice. I gotta tell you, man, it's like one of my favorite things about watching season 2 of Luke Cage is just after you watched it, your head is just like all in that Jamaican accent, and like it's such a beautiful dialect. It's like such a beautiful accent. Like I it's just like you listen to it and it really, like, you really hear kind of the melodicness of it, and it's a really beautiful dialect, a really beautiful accent in my opinion. So
he has a super where
So
you
here we
have
go.
to input the button.
it's basically
So as you can see,
like
he has
the
great
geese
control back,
super,
which is like the
basically
one and
deadly rave.
3 supers. It's basically the same. It's like also go for times 2 and then left punch, and then you gotta do left punch, medium punch, hard punch, left kick.
Mariah Stokes.
Light kick, medium kick.
Yeah, do you see how he runs up a little bit more? There was definitely a change in frame data over there.
A super where you have to input the button.
Oh no, he still runs up.
See, he has the
Then I don't know. Then I don't know.
3 supers. It's basically the same. It's like also go for times 2 and then left punch, and then you gotta do left punch, medium punch, hard punch, left kick, light kick, medium kick. And hard kick.
Interesting.
So same
Okay.
rhythm, but it just starts off.
Yeah, I wonder how strict the rhythm is, and I kind of almost want it to be strict. Because if you play DeeJay, yeah, it sucks that you can drop your level 2 while nobody else can, but still, you're playing DeeJay. And if you're playing DeeJay, you'd better have some rhythm, man, or you should not be playing the character, okay? All right. Yeah, on block, that's actually really interesting. On block, that would be interesting how that works. Like, can you stop partway through or delay it to frame trap? It's a great question.
Different.
But of
And
course,
then
he
you
has
could
this
do
ender
ender
here.
for it. So like, look at this one. This is a climactic strike, so it ends it.
Bam. Pow!
And then you've
Like how he dances at the end. And please subscribe to King J. All of his information down here, so you can see there on Twitter at King J, and on YouTube, youtube.com/@KingJTV. Give him a follow. Thank you very much for letting me use these videos on my stream. Also great for a lot of tech and tutorial videos. Very, very great teacher from the UK region. So
encore beat. So as you can see, he does this
encore beat. So heavy kick after those followers.
And then you've got this last bit.
Oh, whoa.
It's meant to be really good.
What's the difference between these? I gotta wonder what, like, do they have, like, most effective when used with your opponent in the corner. Switches positions with your opponent upon completion. Interesting. So you can turn around, and then this one in the corner. Does this mean you get extra juggles off of this?
It's meant to be really.
Or do you just, it just means that you just get a lot of pressure afterwards. And then this is the level 3.
In the corner. Weekend pleasure. This is him just punching you up with uppercut and then punching you in your back multiple times. Then punches you on your front. Yeah. Looking like a superstar. Now we've got unique attacks. So the unique.
So he's got the jump down light kick. Attacks. Does it change his jump arc?
Looking like a superstar. Now we've got unique attacks. So the unique.
Because in Street Fighter 4, it changed his jump arc a little bit. And so I'm wondering if this actually does it as well. We can't really tell from that video.
Sunrise.
Whoa, that is a cool looking ass kick right there. Oh, it's plus on block. Holy crap.
We've got unique attacks. So the unique attacks is knee shot, sunrise heel.
Interesting. Oh, his light kick level 2 doesn't require tight timing, while MK and HK2, that's why light kick doesn't get the follow-ups. Oh, okay, OPFX, thank you. That's good insight there. So if you can't do it well, just do the light kick version and you can just do it. But the medium kick heavy versions, if you can time it right, you can be rewarded by a follow-up hit. So seems like it won't hit crouching
unique attacks. So the unique attacks is knee shot, sunrise.
That's a good call, waifu.
Right.
Depends on if those other frames actually have any active frames or not.
I feel like this is the overhead.
Face breaker.
And then face breaker, which is the double
kick. That's his original close heavy kick. That's what his close heavy kick used to be.
Where he stretches his foot.
And then he has a 3-beat combo. Light punch, medium kick, medium kick. Whoa, what a weird sequence.
3-beat combo. Again, this
interesting.
Is a target combo, and DeeJay special is a target combo.
Another target combo.
B combo. Again,
He's got a bunch of target combos.
And DeeJay special is a target combo.
That knocks down.
Funky dance is a.
So that's all punches that day. He's got
combo and
a lot of different things
this
here.
One is funky.
Oh boy. Mix up time. Oh yeah, K John. There's no more proximity normals. There hasn't been proximity normals since 4. They got rid of them in 5 and they haven't come back. I like them. I think proximity normals are very useful for balance and having a variety of moves, but for simplification reasons, they have not been putting proximity normals. They have not been bringing them back.
Faint.
Party is in the air. Jump, medium punch. I can't do a Jamaican accent. I apologize. That was terrible attempt there. Yeah. But again, everybody seems to have an air target combo.
And speedy maracas.
What the?
And he has party in it.
He has Felicia's cookie. Cookie. He has Felicia's cookie, dude. You could actually just dance with the maracas. A special move that builds your super art gauge for as long as the command used to perform them is held.
And speedy maracas.
Yo, dude, while you were holding them, there should have been inputs on the screen for the joystick so you can play like Samba de Amigo. And like every time you got them right, that's how it built the meter. That's how they should have did it. Like if you hold it, like they should like literally like DDR arrows should just start scrolling up the screen for no reason. That would be so awesome. Yeah, Kraos the Bear. That is the weak side of proximity normals if they are designed poorly. If they are designed poorly, you know, as a person who has played a lot of games with proximity normals, when they are designed right, they're not a problem. Like nobody, you don't hear anybody complain about them in KOF 15. Everybody seems to be perfectly fine with them in KOF 15. So I haven't heard anybody go, man, these proximity normals are ruining my life. Like, if you design them right, they're not a problem. So that was the biggest problem with Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 had some of the worst proximity normal calculations of Street Fighter history, and that's where a lot of people have why a lot of people have leftover resistance towards proximity normals, because Street Fighter 4 did a terrible job with it, honestly. Diss track? His forward throw is a diss track?
And then he has flip throw, which goes on the outside.
It wasn't necessarily an issue with weird hurt boxes. It's just that at certain ranges, when they triggered proximity, like moves wouldn't reach. So you're like, why am I doing the close-up move at a range where the close-up move can't actually hit? Like that's what's messed up. So yeah, I mean, Strive, Guilty Gear's always had it so that Slash has had a close and a far version. Again, there's a lot of necessity to it. There's a lot of good reasons to have it. It gives a lot of better variety. But what I like about Street Fighter 6 is they've extended the range on a lot of normals. So a lot of those good close-up buttons aren't going to be as useful as pokes. So you're not going to get crazy things like Cammy standing medium punch, which works great as a combo close-up move and is just a great poke as well. So they really, they're doing non-proximity normals a lot better than they did in 5, honestly.